Greetings archers, back with a little bow review. This time we have a bow again from Alikhlas Archery. It's a Takedown Hungarian 50 pounds at 28, and it's a bow he made for James Bullock in the UK. And he said, listen, I sent this bow first to you, then you can test it, because with this cracking noise we had less time with this bow. It was my mistake because a bracelet was not right, and if I would use a shorter string or would shorten the string, then this whole cracking noise would be gone. So new try, new chance, and we got this time, and you guessed it already, due to the small box, it's a takedown bow. So you get a leather thumb protector, James, looking good, very thick, double layer leather, good. Then you get, don't know, something. I don't pack it, I guess it's a sleeve or something. And something else, I see, now we're rich. And this is an, oh, that's nice. This is nice. This is a nice leather protector with a belt, with a little belt buckle on it. That one looks good. Oh, I think we need to talk. But I don't. It's not part of this one, I guess. I don't know what you all ordered, James. So just having a look here. So we get a nice box. This is how it's packed. String and the handle. And the two limbs. And they are with blue resin cracks, but I'll show you in a second. I have now no idea, and details or documentation or what have you. But we just see what we get. So look at this. Look at this. This is the Hungarian. It's like bronze something color, and then you have this blue shiny stuff. It looks nice. We have hero whipping. Nice, quite a bit massive here. So I think we could thin this out to save a little weight here. But that's me. What little do I know exactly? So here it writes nice up. So I suppose this is then down, obviously. Nice. So you know what you get here. I pack everything back then, James, so you get everything in the original packages as good as possible. Then we get this nice handle here, which is, we saw already, looking good. We have a suede leather handle with a nice seam. We have here rayskin, okay made. Handle is big, nice and big, I like. So this one was up, this is up. Sits, works nice. Zack, sits, works nice. Look at this. Hungaria, 50 pounds. Yep, 50 pounds. What can I say? Looking good. And you get a nice string. Let's unpack the string quick. I brushed my teeth, don't worry. That's sweet. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't put tape around the string. So. Good. String is nice. It's, yeah, could be a little wax here, but it's fine. I guess we have already a knocking point on, and the knocking point is made out of thread, which I would always recommend with bows like that, just because I like it more than these metal ones. And when you have your thumb there and the metal one is not properly made, you can scratch yourself. But we had this. But maybe for knocking points there will be a video soon coming. Maybe. Looking good. I don't know what the max draw is now. Let me see. Maybe I break it, James. I get a new one. It's getting bright here. 53.5 inches. So now the sun comes out again. Wonderful. But of course, destroys always my footage. Feels good, so it rattles a little, but I think once they are in, The thing is, they move in this direction a little, you see that? I'm not sure if this is a good thing because I can string it now like this or like this, so they should sit flush here. But it's me, of course it's user error again, we know that. Have an arrow pass, which is relatively narrow, 21 millimeter, that's good. And let's string this nice and beautiful bow. 50 pounds at 28. I guess this bow will do 30 at least, so we are at 55, 56 pounds. Oh, quite a workout today. So let's see. Now 50 pounds. It's a number. So I guess due to this rattling, I would always check then. Oh yeah, the straightness. So we have here a lot going on. So you want to check. So I already start not liking this bow anymore. But you need to, because the bow was crooked. Let's try this way. So again, in this direction, very flexible. So let's see again. Still crooked. Okay. So you need. Oh, Jesus. So this is a balancing act here, which I personally. But you see, the bow is still crooked. But when you do a little too much, then the bow snaps. So. But that's me, obviously, Alikhlas, I don't give you any. But I think this here applies quite some. And here it's very, very wiggly. So you need to be careful with this bow. I try to. So now I don't trust the bow already. Oh, and it cracks again. Let's see. So I might manage 28 inches. It's gotten a little more straight, so maybe pre-bending it. I mean, I like that you go to the extremes, but sometimes 6.5 inches, it might not be worth it. But it might work too. 6.5 inches brace height, a little low for a Hungarian bow, I think. Ooh, 700, okay. Yeah, due to this heavy handle, 710. So, as said, here, very soft. And this connection here, I'm still not sure with this connection, but it might work. But here, this is what bugs me a little. Here it's very soft, so you really, James, you really need to be careful. You see that? It's already getting crooked up there again. See that? Not sure if this takedown method suits higher poundage bows. Let's throw again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think it's overkill. It's still crooked. I shoot now, let me see. So now, sun is gone again. Exposure settings will change, so the bow is still not straight. I shoot 400 grain arrows. I have no idea what the minimum arrow weight is. Knocking point is nice. Center surfing is nice and solid. Oh. But it shoots, it does a little hum, but it kicks the arrows nice away. But I think I manage only 28 inches. Kicks nice, and they have 450, bit heavier, should be nicer. So this bow gets stiff at 28 inches. maybe 29. 50 pounder 28. Let's see what the bow is saying. Still crooked. The upper one is still crooked. I don't like that. I understand this all and what you try to achieve, and here is really from the beginning not much slack, so there's the oomph, but here it's just hard. Here it's extremely hard, so from 25 inches on you need to force the bow already, so the bow doesn't want to bend anymore. So the draw curve of this one I don't like that much. But of course you are in the limitations of your material. You can do a little, but you need to be careful with torque with this bow. Ooh, went through. So 28 maybe, but it's already stiff. Oh, and it has a little one, 2, 3, 4, 5. You feel it a little in the hand, but it's not so annoying. So you have oscillation. Maybe put some string silencers on it, then you get a little rid of it. For the rest, it's a beautiful bow, don't get me wrong. It's nice here with this painting here, with the whipping. This whipping is nice, and then you have this blue resin cracks here. Nice. I'm still not happy with this transition here, but that's me. He made a whipping all over here, so that should be safe. Handle is nice and big. Error pass is nice and narrow. But here this, you have here a ton of pressure and one sharp corner here. I'm not sure if this is, but that's me. For the rest, the bow is nice. I think overall that the sears are a little too massive, too wide here. So there's a lot of weight, unnecessary weight, I think. For the rest, these sears are nice made. The transition here is nice, so I can't say anything. I just think that here is too much. Could be, it's just a bit much. Here is fine, but I don't know. You have this easy motion here. And this makes it a little, you need to be careful when you shoot this bow. Of course, you have to take some compromises if you want a bow like this. I understand this. But I think 50 pounds is a little too much for a bow with this design. It works. Shoots nice. Control is not there yet, but these limbs make it not very easy to get accurate shots in the beginning. So you really need to get used to this bow. Pretty bow, but honestly speaking, I'm not sure if I could recommend this. So for sure not for a beginner. First of all, it's a heavy bow, 700 grams. Second, this motion here, it's a fun, interesting bow, but not for everyone. Oi, 28. 28 is here. Yeah, it's 50 pounds, okay. Okay, 50 pounds. What is left to do? Let's check the speed. So we have 50 pounds and we have 400 grain arrows. It's an easy math, it's 9 grain, I guess, right? $182, that's fast. 182. 181. Speed-wise, not bad. So it's not a bad bow. It's just, I don't know, a little unwieldy, but it's overall not a bad performer. So 29 inches maybe. Maybe it will loosen up over time. But you see it's 28, maybe 29 inches. Yeah, when you release properly and have the right amount of grasp, this bow shoots not bad, and I hit the center. What I now figured here is the front edges, the edges on the belly, let's say, they are quite edgy, so it depends how you hold the bow. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's big enough. You see that? So my fingers just touch here, so I have nice control. Yet these are a little edgy here on the back. So after these few shots, it feels like the bow draws now a little smoother. So maybe it's just opened up and just works now a little nicer. So until here, but it's still, it gets stiff at 27, 28. Whee, but it's accurate. You have a little vroom with these arrows, 9 grain. It's fast, it's 180 foot per second, but look at this. I'm away, it's getting worse. So I really, there's something chipped off now. And the paint is chipped off here, a little piece. So this is this one here. You see that? I don't like. So overall nice, yes, but I think 50 pounds on these kind. Look at this, how these limbs, how they twist here. 50 pounds with this, I would make a little give here. Not go forward, go here a little back, that you get a little more, less aggressive and less, this torsion here is really, for a 50 pound bow you have a lot of tension here, and every little motion here, this bow can snap once in a while, so be careful, Josh. For the rest, of course, it's just awesome to have a bow like this, but you really need to be careful. This paint, can't you? I don't know if I bounced now somewhere against it or if it just chipped off here. I don't know what the price is of this bow. You didn't get any information with it, so would be nice to know a little more about the bow. So a little description in the, get a printer, let it print somewhere, write something, would be nice. And I think here these connections, they need to be straight and some kind of solid. I don't know, in my last video I said already I would double these ones up here with a fade out, that you have more material inside here, because this here, you get here a lot of force on the corners here, and I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. It's interesting, it's nice, it's good, but you know what you're doing when you order one. And as it starts raining, I conclude my video directly now. So this bow is not for everyone. I would, if you make higher poundages, think about how you can do, or maybe a layer of metal or something which fades out here or something, that you can, this force here on this corner, I think it's tricky. And then the second thing is this motion cannot happen here, this wiggle here, because it's a little out of alignment, and you get, due to this easy twist of the limbs, a misaligned bow. You know, I don't want to say anything. I got once a Manchu takedown. Yes. And, oops, this is the up one. Let's see, put it the right way. So I like that you do these corners here, but I think they are not very practical. You can hear it. This is the sideways wiggle here. This is not good, so the connection needs to be in any kind a little better, especially for your higher poundage bows. I had once didn't finish my sentence. Some company made once a nice Manchu bow takedown, and I could not even string it because here was a little wiggle in the, but it had a different connection obviously. And then due to the length and due to the sears, this wiggle ended up in a massive twist, and see in the massive twist up there. And then this bow, after stringing it, directly snapped and broke and whatever. So it didn't work, and I guess they don't make them in takedown anymore. I don't want to mention any names. And here the same. You see that? This is not good, this sideways play. It needs to be a solid. I don't know if you can make it like in a more triangular shape. And here you have the same triangular, you know, like a V connection. And then you push this in, and then it sits tight and cannot wiggle, because now here you have here wiggle and you have here wiggle, so you see that. And this is, I think, dangerous, especially when you have a higher poundage with a bow like this. When both are now in one direction, then they're already not aligned anymore, and then you have this flexible thing here, and you see they easily snap. So it's a little tricky. But it's interesting, but it's worth continuing this path because I like it, but this connection here, in my opinion, needs more refinement. This is an easy thing for a 30-pound bow, or 25, might be fine. Still, I don't like it. For a higher poundage bow, definitely not. So for me, this would be a little too dangerous to use. That's it. Now it's out raining again. This is March. Doesn't know if it shall be February or April, as they say in Hungary. Not sure if it's a Hungarian saying. And I used again the cups, the Korean glove, the KTB glove from Freddy Archer, because this was just laying on a table. That's all. I'm sorry that I have not that good news. The bow is not bad, but I think it needs refinement. Less material here and a better connection here, and maybe overall with a high poundage, not this aggressive deflex here and this part here. But I told you, I think, in the last video already, looking forward for improvements. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.